Hey, peace and love, fam. I want to go in real quick on the world passport. I just got mine in. A lot of people been asking, wondering, so figured I'd show it real quick. But I wanted to go a little bit further into the world passport itself because there's kind of a taboo about it, especially with Moors, and a lot of it pertains to the case of our brother Yasin Bey when he was in South Africa. But and this will be just my conjecture on the situation, but from a legal standpoint, what it looked like to me, he was staying out there in South Africa and he left the US with the US passport. He stayed out there for approximately 2 years. I'm not, all the way sure on that, so don't quote me on that directly, but he was out there for a while, long enough for his passport to expire, the US passport to expire, and he acquired a world passport. Now, the legal issues with that could have been, one, maybe his appellation was different on the US passport versus the world passport, but also I considered the fact that he's not a native to South Africa. So trying to leave with the world passport, and if they maybe even ask, hey, are you from here? Because he's not a citizen of South Africa. So for him to come in on a US passport and then try and leave on a world passport that doesn't have an entry stamp for coming in, I could see it throwing up a red flag and them detaining him. Now that I've done further research into the topic myself. And like I say, people, this is just my conjecture on what I believe happened. But I know it's a fact that South Africa has accepted the world passport prior to Yasin Bey staying out there and since his case. So it's not necessarily as much of an issue with the passport, because a lot of Moors, go into who issues the passport and where and all of that. They're trying to pull it into different jurisdictions. And I'm not here to argue on that there, but I will say that I'm not registered as a world citizen. I'm a Moorish American. So that's where my allegiance lies, is to the Moorish American government, to the Great Seal out here. And that's really pretty much it on this topic that I want to go in on today. I didn't want to get too in depth with it, but if anybody has any questions about it, feel free to drop me a comment. If you want to get in touch with me, my email is walterbey, BEY, the number 7, more, MOOR, at gmail.com. All right, fam. Peace.